What up? Day 18. Final trade of the week. Third win in a row. Feeling great. Feeling amazing. We won 350 in this, or 375 about. Um, Fine trade, good trade, meh trade. I did win, but I did make a significant-ish mistake that, I gotta stop now so it doesn't happen again. I'm actually loving making these recaps because it's basically just like a journal. I get to just talk through it and say a lot more than what I do in the TikToks. So we're just gonna go right into it. This week has been very simple trading. I don't know if it's always like that, and I just am now seeing it now because I'm understanding my strategy more. But been very simple, right? Swept this super long term daily high. I'm pretty sure, yeah, daily high. And then what did we do? We got an instant reaction and a move up. On the 5 minute, we also had an S&T divergence on the S&P. So I took it here, and I also took it here because the S&P allows me to de-risk more than the NASDAQ because I realized that I was over-risking in the past two trades. So I de-risked on this, and I risked only like 350, genuinely, because I was able to. I don't know why. I think it's because like the contract sizes are a little different on TradingView and with the futures brokerage I use funded. So that's the thing. So got a reaction up, break a structure, reaction here. I remembered the trade I lost earlier and how I just would wait a little more. Boom, got this move. Entered here, put stops above this order block. And then what I targeted this point right here, which was the order block that was created um, before 7. Targeted this, made a 1.49. This is where I messed up. Price went down. And what did it do? It hit it and immediately wicked. And I got this wick and I closed about here. The reason I didn't close exactly when I got here is because I remembered what happened yesterday and how I should have held it. And I thought, price hit this take profit in approximately 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hold it a little longer and see if price, hits down here. Because the reason I'm having problems with this holding stuff is because since I'm only trading, maximum two contracts on the S&P and maximum one contract on the Nasdaq, I can only have one take profit because you can't take, half a unit, right? So I have to be very strategic with my take profits. If I had take profit here and then I had room for more, I would have put it down here or farther, right? And this wouldn't have been an issue. But either way, I'm not going to have that be an excuse. I should have just exited here. The way we can find, a happy medium with this, whether or not to hold it or to exit immediately, I think that yesterday, we had this. If I can just like draw it to be exact. Here it is. We had this. We had a move like this, this, this. Like there was no even retesting. I remember when I took it, price just started fucking flying. It didn't give me a second to retest. But if we see, price gives me a little retest, close it there. You're done. No point, gambling if it's gonna go here then here. Um, but yeah. So instead of making what would have been, what if I risked five, or if I risked 350, it would have been like 550 or maybe 500. Instead of making 500, I made like 350 here. So because it was like an exact 1-to-1 basically. And I closed here, risked 350, lost 350. I mean, risked 350, won 350. I also should have honestly risked more. Right, I risked 350. I could have risked 700 with the wins I had previous. I could have risked 700. And this would have been, either a 700 win or a 900, 1,000 win because I have a little bit of leverage from the previous trades I took. But still, should have exited earlier, and we would have been fine. Price ended up, going down, but I'm not playing that game. That's a risky game to play. But overall, great, read, great execution, just not a great take profit. So I know what I need to do for the weekend, or I mean, I did what I needed to do. I understand what I'm doing wrong. If I can summarize the week, the three things that we need to improve on is take profits, understanding when to enter, and just risk. Risk is probably the biggest, just because, if I risked 900 and I lost, that wouldn't have been fun. Would have put myself down a lot. So risk is the number one. Risk maximum like 750. Keep it between 400 and 750 and you're golden. So yeah, great week overall. 3 wins in a row. We are now, a good amount above profit. We're 1.6 above profit. I'll just show you guys proof and blur this out later. It says 1.1 because I lost a trade today and lost 650. So that is why. But great trade. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow or today again. Peace.